One must make the warrior walk one's everyday walk. Miyamoto Musashi. My friends, each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes, like clockwork, you need to knock it out. If you want to learn how to chart these markets, I tell you, it's some of the best 15 minutes that you will spend each and every day, but it's got to be each and every day. Otherwise, you're not going to learn the complexities, the nuances, and also pick your favorite stocks and or ETFs that you're going to follow, that you're going to learn the personality of. Backtracking, very important. Go back in time, see how well the volume, how well the candlesticks have worked to tell you what's going on, when they work, when they don't work. Check them out recently over time, and also look at the same time periods in prior years to see how the stocks and ETFs are performing. Fall, summer, winter, spring. And again, we're just going into May. As I said yesterday, sell in May and go away, live to trade another day. Why? Because the volume starts going out of the market. People go on vacation. Things get squirrely. Best time, though, to practice, to see how good you can follow these charts. Now, let's see what's going on. I'm doing this a little bit early. It's a few minutes before 3 now as I do this. I think it's like 2:35. And what we see going on is, again, for the day, we see stocks and bonds are down, gold, Bitcoin up. And as we look at where we are this week, we have a green spinning top that is, well, it's almost impossible to see. Let's pop that up a little bit. And wait a minute, did I switch? There we go. Pulled up oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm screwing my charts up. Wait a minute, I pulled up the wrong thing. I was on the bottom. There we go. So we're going to pull this up. Here we are. You can see we've got a little green spinning top right here. Spinning tops the prior 2 weeks. We had really nice, decent volume last week. This week we're only 2 days in. Volume's not spiking as we can tell so far. And not much price movement. Are we seeing things peak out? Look at all this volume, particularly these prior candlesticks that never got up near what happened last week and the week before. You see very small candle, but lots of volume. Someone's selling into that and the market's not spiking. What's that telling you? Could be some insider trading, dumping. So we will watch and pay attention to where things are this week. Down for the day, 0.22% right now. So again, is the market getting long in the tooth and tired? We can't call it that yet. We'll continue to watch, see how things also play out on the 2-day and the half-day charts. We move on to NASDAQ 100. It is down 0.59% on QQQ. But again, we can see it's actually going higher, and we don't have a spinning top. We have just a small green candle. We can see a small green candle on the 2-day chart that'll be wrapping up this afternoon. And we can see where things up 2 days, and this day just sort of burning it off with lots of indecision in the morning and afternoon. So keep an eye on things, see where they continue to go. Volume's been about the same over the last 4 weeks. Again, not so much in candles as far as candle size goes. We can see when the candles really started moving back on that week between the 20th of March, 27th of March, and 3rd of April. And then, we saw volume pretty much stay the same and just slowly edge up. So is that edging coming to an end? We don't know. We'll watch, wait and see. Let these charts guide us. Now, bonds, different matter. Seen where bonds have bounced off this purple line, and they've done it again, of course, hit it back on April the 3rd and have slowly been devolving since then, down 0.23%. You can see how price movement below the weekly trend line on that 2-day chart, and how we see things for the last few days rocketing down on that half-day chart. So bonds heading down. What about gold? Well, gold, again, like the NASDAQ 100, just keeps edging up. Had 2 weeks of lots of indecision, the 17th of April, the 24th of April. Then last week, beginning on the 1st of May, we had we had a good bit of up movement, but pulled off with not much of a candle. This week, edging again higher on the candlestick, not on the wick. So again, volume, can't tell a lot about that right now. We can see on the 2-day chart, when it finishes drawing today, 6 days of, again, just sort of bouncing off that weekly trend line and heading up. So we'll keep our eye on gold, see where it's going. What about Bitcoin? Well, up for the day a little bit, 0.41%. But of course, we look at the week and the 2-day chart. And again, even the half-day chart, we see all red there. We just sort of have things rebounding a little bit for the day. Not much to say. I think yesterday, was it down 7% or so? So again, we'll keep an eye. I'd like to see it trend down for a while on this weekly chart. Why? Because we want things to reset so that we can actually start being able to count on the charts to help us figure out what Bitcoin is doing instead of these erratic movements that make it very hard to follow. That is where we are, folks. So appreciate you being with us. You have questions, problems, concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We always love to hear from you. And as I said yesterday, I am back from my trip overseas and getting back into the swing of things. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.